First graders, hi! Welcome back for phonics. We are doing lesson 124 and I want to start with kind of a quick alphabet activity. So I have here my handy dandy alphabet strip and here's what I'm thinking. If I hold this up, can we go through the whole alphabet and every time we get to a vowel, can we say it just a little bit louder than the consonants? Can we try it? And let's include letter Y as a vowel. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up so you can see and start with me on A, and then we'll go B, C, D. Do you hear how that goes? Okay, starting on A, ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yay, nice job. Okay, let's go through our letter cards. And I have good news to tell you. Guess what? We only have one more letter card to learn, and we're going to learn it today. And we only have one more picture card, and we're going to learn it today. And then we will be all done. We will have learned all the letter cards and all the picture cards in the entire deck for the entire year. We still have some new suffix cards to learn after this, but we're so close with letter and picture cards. So let's start on the one we just learned most recently, Digraph, E-I. Can we try it together? Ready? Digraph, E-I, Digraph, I-E, Digraph, E-A, diphthong, O-I, diphthong, O-Y, G, trigraph, D-G-E, trigraph, T-C-H, ghost digraph, G-N, ghost digraph, K-N, ghost digraph, W-R, digraph, P-H, digraph, E-Y, digraph, O-A, diphthong, O-U, diphthong digraph, O-W, vowel Y, digraph, C-H, digraph, A-U, digraph, A-W, final syllable, T-I-O-N, combination, W-H, digraph, E-I. Nice job. Okay, you might remember we have two new picture cards. We say receipt, E, and then veil, A. Do you remember that? Okay, let's start on receipt. Ready? Receipt, E, veil, A, whale, W, shield, E, pie, I, key, E, leaf, E, thread, E, steak, A, giraffe, J, bridge, J, patch, Ch, gnat, N, knot, N, wreath, bow, O, oil, Oi, toy, Oi, phone, F, soap, O, faucet, Ah, straw, Ah, cry, I, candy, E, lotion, shun, mouse, ow, cow, ow, circle, S, banana, wallet, Ah, receipt, E, veil, A. You got it. Good work. Okay, and then let's go through our suffix cards, starting suffix, less. Ready? Actually, let me turn that on so it'll be ready. Starting suffix, less. Ready? Suffix, less. Suffix, ly. Suffix, ness. Suffix, z. Suffix, es. Suffix, ing. Suffix, ed. Suffix, e. Suffix, less. You got it. Nice job. Okay, we are ready to come to our worksheet. And we've been doing a lot of kind of tricky spelling sounds lately, tricky list here. So let's take a break and do kind of an easy one today. Can we do that? And we'll start on number 1. A. Remember, when I point to you, you say it. Number 2. Number 3. M. Number 4. Sh. Digraph, SH. Number 5, watch my teeth very closely. Number 5. Digraph, TH. Number 6. H. You got it. Number 7. E. Number 8. Digraph, TH. That's the other sound of TH. Number 9. G. And number 10 is one that I've made up that your teacher might not do, but I think it's so important, so I do it anyway. Number 10. Ed. Suffix, ed. You got it. Ed says ed. Down at the bottom by number 11, spell for me the word wash. What word? Wash. See if you remember what says after a letter W. Wash. Give you a clue, it's not a letter O. Okay, will you spell wash for me starting W? Ready? W-A-S-H. Thumbs up if you got a W-A. Good, okay. Number 12, hands up. Will you clap with me the word water? Ready? Wa-ter. First syllable, wa. Add your next syllable, make it say wa-ter. Okay, will you spell water for me starting W? Ready? W-A-T-E-R. You got it. Water. Okay, let's go ahead and come to the board behind me. And I want you to echo me and listen what sound is the same at the end of each of these words. My turn first. Chew, brew, stew. What sound did you hear the same at the end of chew, brew, stew? 3 times. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got it. It was the ooh sound. But there's no digraph OO in any of these words. And I thought we learned that digraph OO is the digraph that said ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, it is. It's one of the digraphs that says ooh. But another one that says ooh is digraph EW, EW, EW. And when I do it with my hands, it goes like this. E, W, ooh. And I bring my lips together, making kind of a circle to say the ooh sound. Can we try it together, starting E? Ready? E, W, ooh. Nice job. Now, of course, it's a digraph, so I always start by underlining my digraphs to show that those letters go together. But here's what some kids say. Then do you cross out the W, make her on the E? No. Because if we did that, the E would say E, E, E. Some kids knew it. So I'm not actually going to do anything else. All I'm going to do is underline the digraph. Will you say it with me if you think you know it? Ready? Underline the digraph. Underline the digraph. Underline the digraph. You got it. And now I have the word chew, like I chew something yummy. Brew, like a witch made a big pot of brew. Or stew, like a soup that you might make is called a stew. Now, here's a little problem. I have an EW at the end of this word too, but in this word, EW is not saying ooh, ooh, ooh. This word is few. What word? Few. And what I want you to do is stretch the U sound in the word few 3 times like this. Few, you, you. Will you do it and see if you can hear that? Ready? Few, you, you. Do you hear how it's saying the U sound? So that tells me that even though there's an EW, it doesn't always say the same sound. EW can say ooh, 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 or it can say you, you. And I still code it the same way, underline the digraph. Will you say it with me? Ready? Underline the digraph. But I have to remember that it says something a little different. So when I do it with my hands, I like to actually go like this. I like to do the ooh sound first, E, W, ooh, and then I like to do the second sound U, like E, W, U, and do both sounds. Will you try it with me? And let's start E, W, ooh. Ready? E, W, ooh. Next sound, E, W, U. Nice job. Okay, I have to tell you before we start practicing with this something that my first grader Cash said a few years ago. When Cash was in my class, he raised his hand after I told the kids about Digraph EW, and he was a little bit upset, and he said, Miss Smith, I think EW should get in trouble. And I said, what? Why would EW get in trouble? And he said, because don't you know it's copycatting Digraph UE? And I said, copycatting Digraph UE? What are you talking about? And he said, Miss Smith, you taught us that UE makes 2 sounds, ooh, 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 you, you, you. And I said, ooh, 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 oh, like in the word blue, blue, ooh, ooh. And he said, yeah. And you taught us that it can say you, like in the word argue. Like you argue with someone, you get in a little argument or a fight. And I said, oh, argue, you. I think you're right. Digraph UE can say ooh, 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 you. Just like EW can say ooh, 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 you. And he said, so Miss Smith, that's why I think EW should get in trouble. I think you should put EW in a timeout. And I said, Cash, I'm not going to do that. It's okay if sometimes the letters copycat each other. And he went like this and he said, okay. Will you do a deep breath like he did? Ready? Okay. Cash is kind of a funny kid. Okay, let's do some practice with EW says ooh or you. So if you have a whiteboard, of course you can get it out. And if not, you can just use paper. And first word, will you spell for me using EW says ooh, the word flew. What word? Flew. Like the bird flew. Okay, remember to code it as soon as you spell it, code it. And let's check it. Ready? Flew should be spelled F-L-E-W. EW says ooh at the end of that word. Nice job. Erase, erase. Next word is a word that you might need to know if you're in baseball or football or if you play a sport. Spell for me the word through. What word? Through. Using EW says ooh, ooh, ooh in through. Code it. Okay, let's check it. Through should be spelled digraph T-H-R-E-W. Nice job. Digraph T-H, digraph E-W at the beginning and end of the word. Remember, if you have a mistake, that's okay. Just be sure you fix it so that you learn the right way of doing it. Erase, erase. Next word is a word that means if you were to draw something, then we would say that you drew a picture. The word is drew. What word? Drew. Drew. Okay, will you check drew with me? Drew should be spelled, ready? D-R-E-W, drew. I want to do something before we erase this whole word. Can you do me a favor and erase just the lowercase d and trade it for a capital D? If I trade it for a capital D, now it's not Drew like I drew a picture. Now it's somebody's name, Drew. His name is Drew, because it could also be a name. Erase, erase. Next word, ooh, I hope this isn't too tricky. We're gonna try it anyway. The word is screw. What word? Screw. Think about what letter says k, k, k in front of that R. Sk-er. Screw. A screw is like, it's kind of like a nail that goes into a wall, but it's a little bit stronger. Screw should be spelled S-C-R-E-W. Digraph E-W at the end of screw, and you should have had a C in front of R to say k, k, k. And I put my K back on at the end. Erase, erase. This next word is a type of nut. Would you get your hands up and clap with me the word cashew? Ready? Cash, goo. First syllable, cash. Add your next syllable, make it say cash, ooh. Cash, ooh. Code it. Ah! I just saw a vowel. Let's check it together. Cashew, I'm gonna erase what I started here. Cashew should be spelled C-A-S-H-E-W. E-W at the end and C in front of A to say the k sound. Okay, here's what I started to code and then I stopped. I have digraph SH, I have digraph EW underlined, but then I think I have a vowel pattern because I have two vowels, right? A is a vowel, E is a vowel. SH now counts as one consonant since it's a digraph. But if I split it after the first vowel, it would say K-shoe. So I think I need to split it after the first consonant. So my vowel is followed by a consonant, and now it says cash-oo, cashew. Did anyone get the vowel pattern before I did? A couple kids, okay. I gotta be better about finding my vowel patterns. I'll keep working on it. Erase, erase. Next word. Could we take a break from EW says ooh and see if you still remember what says j, j, j at the end of a word? Spell for me one of my favorite words, fudge. What word? Fudge. What says j, j, j at the end of a word? Give you a clue, it's not a letter J. Think about what says j after a short vowel. Okay, let's check it. Fudge should be spelled F-U-D-G-E, and I have trigraph D-G-E after my short vowel U. Give me a thumbs up if you remembered trigraph D-G-E after a short vowel. Lots of us. Good, 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 good. Okay, erase, erase. Next word means like a cabin where you might go stay. Spell for me the word lodge. What word? Lodge. Lodge. Okay, Let's check lodge. Lodge should be spelled L-O-D-G-E. D-G-E after short vowel O. Oh man, I just realized I didn't code anything on here. Did you code your D-G-E? Underline, cross out, J dot. Breathe above the O. Hope so. Erase, erase. Last word. This is a type of plant that grows out in the wild. Spell for me the word sage. What word? Sage. Think about what vowel said. Think about what letter says J after the long vowel. Say A. This one might be tricky. Can we check it? Sage should be S-A-G-E. Oh, I hope you didn't put D-G-E because listen to that A. Say A. That's a long vowel A. After a long vowel, we use G-E. Plus, don't you know, then it makes A consonant E says A. Make ground cross out J dot the G. Sage. You got it. And of course, you fix it if it's wrong, and that's okay. Erase, erase. Okay. Before we go back to our worksheet, I'm all done with my whiteboard. I can set that aside, but I want to show you our very last letter card that's going to be in our letter card deck for this whole year. Are you ready? Yeah! This is called Digraph EW. So from now on when you see it, will you say Digraph EW? Ready? Digraph EW. You got it. And then our new picture card is a picture of the nut we spelled a minute ago. We say cashew ooh. Will you do it? Cashew ooh. You got it. Nice job. And guess what? This is our last picture card that's going to go in the picture card deck for the whole year. What? I know, crazy, huh? Okay, let's come back to our worksheet. And I want to come up to the top by number 13. Oh, I forgot I need to erase copycat UE. Actually, I think EW was the copycat. But let's come up to the top by number 13, and would you spell for me the word new? What word? New. Using EW says ooh. New. Okay, will you spell new? Ready? N-E-W. You got it. Number 14 is a word that means when you get taller and taller and taller, we would say that you grew. What word? Grew. Grew. Will you spell grew starting G? Ready? G-R-E-W. Nice job. Number 15. Should I do something this tricky? I think I'm going to. Choppers out. Tell me the root word and suffix in screws. Ready? Root word and suffix in screws is screw. Z. Root word is screw. Starting root word, screw. Add your suffix, make it say screws. Screws. Like you don't just have one little screw, you might have a bag of screws that you can use to build a wall. Will you spell screws for me starting S? Ready? S-C-R-E-W-S. That was a tricky one. Fix it if you need to so that you have C in front of R and EW at the end of root word screw. Okay, nice job. Let's go to number 16 with our coding. And we start with a ghost digraph KN. Underline, cross out the K. EW says ooh, underline. Would you read it with me on KN? Get ready. Ooh, what word? New. Like, hey, I knew the answer. 17, EW says ooh, underline. Read it with me, get ready. St, ooh, what word? Stew, you got it. There's a picture of the stew, which reminds me, yes, I do have a story for you after this. It's about stew. 18, digraph EW says ooh, underline. Actually, I think EW is going to say you in this word. Let's keep going. Combination UR says arc it. And then, nice and small, will you find the vowel pattern? U is a vowel, E is a vowel, consonant, consonant. Split the syllables. We split it between the R and the F. K back on the C. Okay, let's read it one syllable at a time, starting C. Get ready. Few. What word? Curfew. You got it. A curfew means what time you have to go back inside, or what time you have to be home. Curfew. 19, digraph TH, underline. Digraph EW says ooh, underline. And let's read it on TH. Get ready. Ooh, what word? Through. Like I threw the ball. 20, box your suffix S. Root word EW says you, underline. Okay, can we read just the root word first on EW says you, starting on P, get ready. P, you, whole word, pews. You got it. Pews are like benches where people might sit. Pews. 21, AW says ah, underline. Will you read it with me, starting DR, get ready. On, what word? Drawn, like I have drawn a picture. 22 is a vowel pattern. U is a vowel, E is a vowel, consonant, D. Will you split it after the first vowel? Macron, breathe. Can we read one syllable at a time, starting ST? Get ready. Stew, dent. What word? Student. You got it. Hey, like you are a student. 23, ghost digraph WR, underline. Cross out the W. Digraph NG, underline. Breathe above the O. Will you start ghost digraph WR? Get ready. Ong. What word? Wrong. You got it. 24, box your suffix ED. Root word, ghost digraph KN, underline, cross out the K. Digraph CK, underline, cross out the C. Breathe above the O. Cover up your suffix, read just the root word first, starting KN. Get ready. Whole word, knocked. You got it. Like, I knocked on the door. Oh, this is too easy. Last word, I, consonant E, macron, cross out. Will you read it with me, starting on F? Get ready. Fire. What word? Fire. You got it. Match it. Fire. Okay, I told you I would tell you a story about stew. This was kind of naughty. I had a friend once when I was in 4th grade. Her name was Amanda, and Amanda and I did not like one of the boys in our class, whose name was Bill, because Bill was always teasing us. He would chase us around on the playground, and he would pull our ponytails, and if we were walking by him in the classroom, he might stick out his foot and try to trip us. We just did not like Bill very much. He was kind of naughty. And so one day when I was over at Amanda's house after school, she said, "Hey, Sarah, I have an idea." And I said, "Okay, what?" And she said, "Let's make Bill some stew." And I said, "Why would we want to make Bill some stew? We don't even really like him. Why would we want to give him some food to eat?" And she said, "Not regular stew, mud stew." And I said, "Wait, what?" And she said, "You take a bowl from the kitchen and you fill it with rocks and sticks, and then you get mud and you stir it up, and you stir, 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 And by the time you're done stirring, it looks like real stew. And you just put a spoon in it and say, "We made you some stew." And I said, "Okay, I guess we could, but I don't want him to know it was us that gave him mud stew." And she said, "Leave that to me." So we went outside, we took a bowl from the kitchen, we filled it with rocks and sticks and even a pine cone or two. Then we got some mud and dumped it in and we stirred it all up. And since stew is normally kind of a dark brown color, our mud stew looked like real stew. And then we walked it over to Bill's house and we set it on the porch, and Amanda said, "Okay, now we're going to knock on the door as fast as we can and run away before he knows it's us." And I said, "Okay." So we put the spoon in. We had brought a spoon with us. We put the spoon in. We knocked on the door and we ran, and we ran around and hid behind some bushes so that we could still see what was happening. And after just a couple seconds, Bill came and opened the door. And he looked down and he said, "Hey, stew." And he picked it up and he took the spoon, he scooped it out, and he took a big bite. And then he went, "Gross." And then he looked around and he said, "Hey, who gave me mud stew?" And Amanda and I were hiding behind the bushes still, and we went like this. Can you do it like we did? Ready? It was so funny. But I never told my mom I did that because I think I would get in big trouble for giving somebody mud stew if she knew about it. Whew, so I better hope she never watches this video. Right? Right. Okay, see you next time, guys. Bye.